Hello, this is Ashley with Healing Magical Souls. Today I wanted to do a video on inner child healing and the Akashic Records. And if you're not familiar with the Akashic Records, it is known as the energetic library in the clouds. It holds all of our information for our soul from the first spark of life all the way through our past lives, current life, and future lives. And the way that we can get to this energetic library is through meditation. It is located on the eighth dimension. So as you do your meditation, you get higher up in dimensions, getting to the eighth one. And sometimes we end up doing meditations that make us get to the eighth dimension and we don't even realize it. So you might have even been in the records at one point without even knowing it. It is a space that you can explore past gifts, past life lessons, personal growth, development. There's so many things that you can do in this space. And it's always going to be loving, nurturing. It is the highest, just it's like the God's room. It is just supposed to be the best place to go if you have some healing that you want to get done, if there's some guidance. It is just non-judgmental. And no matter what you think or do, or you go into the space being or thinking, you're going to come out feeling a lot better. And there's no judgment. So if you go into the records and you feel like somebody is just judging you, or what your thoughts are thinking are not supposed to be aligned, or there's just negative things going through your head, then you're not in the records, because they will never have you think that. It is just a complete loving, holy space. And like I said, you could do healing, you could do emotional healing, guidance, you can connect to God, your guides, your higher self. Um, you can do Reiki in this space, you could do energy clearing. And when I was going through some grief, I would go into this space and just grieve. And for the records, what you'll end up doing is this: you'll listen to me do the meditation, and then when we get to the five sacred ohms, I will say these statements and you repeat after me. So I'll say something like, with this ohm, I relax my body. And I'll say om. And I want you to do that with me. And once we get to the last ohm, I will say, let's open up the Akashic records of, and then you'll state your full name there given at birth. And this is kind of like a debate thing. Like, some people don't want to say their full name at birth because they don't necessarily identify with it. But it's kind of up to you. If that's what you identify with, this new name, a married name, a made up name, whatever, then go with that one. But I personally like the one given at birth, because it's just kind of like that first spark of life for this life. And it just, to me, it's almost like a straight line. And then as the names come, they are just kind of like, they kind of veer out and then they go back in. So it's completely up to you what you want to do. But I personally, in my head, I'll say my full name given at birth. So I am ready to start this. I hope you're excited as I am. So I want you to get in a comfortable spot and close your eyes and take a deep breath. I want you to feel the seat beneath you and be aware of your breath as it goes in and out, allowing yourself to set aside what happened earlier today and anything that you have to go to after this, allowing your body to relax with every inhalation and exhalation, deeper and deeper. Feel what it feels like to have your nervous system be regulated and back to its normal state of being. Continue to breathe slowly and deeply, taking in another deep breath, filling your heart space, feeling it expand and then release slowly. And as you sink in deeper and deeper into your body, into your breath, I want you to imagine dropping out of your body, flowing down your hips, your legs, extending past your feet and going into the crust of Mother Earth, into the rich soil beneath you. Allowing your breath to enter the root system here, where you gather all of the nutrients and nourishment and the unique medicine that is meant for you in this moment. And as you're in this space, I want you to feel so connected to Mother Earth and all that she has to offer. I want you to notice a sparkling lake to your right. And as you walk over to the lake and get in, I want you to feel the warm water. Feel the weight off your feet as you're floating in this comforting, supportive space. This lake washes away any scattered energy from your field by soaking it out of your auric field and sending it back down to earth for the energy to be alchemized and renewed for another time. Now I want you to be guided to the core center of Mother Earth. I want you to feel her warmth. See her red aura that she has around her and all the magic that she holds in this space for you. And as you soak in this warm, loving energy, I want you to see a light coming out of your chest, traveling up and out of your body, going past the space in which you're sitting, beyond the earth, the moon, the stars, the galaxy, and entering into a space in the Akash. And as we anchor firmly in the Akash, I want you to feel the cool, refreshing air here, allowing yourself to peek over the edge and get a sense of the infinite, boundless, and limitless space that exists here. And notice that you can see so much further than the eye can see. And as we take in this limitless space, the beautiful, loving, inspiring energy, let's welcome in our guides, loved ones, angels, ascending masters, and all beings on our highest good that are now next to us. Take a deep breath and let's send that light back down to earth, allowing this high vibration energy to mix with the warm Mother Earth energy in a nice harmony. And you can see this energy swirling around you like a figure eight, going through your back to the front of your heart, coming out your chest and going up and around your face, back to your spine, coming back through your chest, flowing down to your feet, wrapping around your back, going back through your chest in that figure eight throughout you. And all this energy is mixing in a beautiful flow. The warm Mother Earth energy is blending with the cool akashic energy flowing through your body. And it is in this space where we will sound the 5 sacred ohms to open up your akashic records. With this ohm, I relax my body. Om. With this ohm, I relax my mind. Om. With this ohm, I release my ego and all judgment in this space. Om. With this ohm, I call in the light all healing and knowledge. Om. With this ohm, I open up the Akashic records of, you'll fill in your full name here. Om. The records are now open. I want you to keep your eyes closed, your breath moving, allowing yourself to adjust to this high frequency space. And you can feel comforted and supported, knowing that your guides, loved ones, angels, and ascending masters are around you now. And I want you to imagine that you're walking down a path and there's trees along this path, that you're in this beautiful nature spot. And as you're walking down this path, you stop and you sit down on a chair and you notice a bird flying towards you. And it comes up to you and drops a screen in front of you. Now, I want you to think about a situation that happened in your childhood. Whatever comes up first, I want you to go with that. Don't overthink it. If you happen to get multiple, just try to pick one. And I want you to see this play out like if you're watching a TV screen. Notice what age you are. Notice who was with you. Do you smell anything? Do you hear anything? Notice if you feel like you're touching something, or if a certain taste comes in your mouth while you're in this vision. Are you indoors or outdoors? What are the feelings that you're feeling right now? What are the feelings that the other person is feeling, if there are any? Where do you feel that in your body? Do you feel like it's your fault that this scenario happened? Does it feel like it could have been somebody else's fault? Now I want you to put these feelings and emotions in a symbol. Whichever one comes to your mind first is the one that you need at the moment. And I want you to see this floating in front of you. I want your inner child to step out of that TV screen and be next to you. You want you to ask your inner child, what do you need in this moment to feel safe? And I want you to give your little self the gift of being safe. Maybe you can give yourself a hug, an eye to eye conversation, or to walk down a path holding hands. And as you're sitting or standing next to each other, I want you to imagine a bright light coming down, covering the adult you and the child you. Let this light covering the TV image and wrapping everybody in a warm, comforting cloth. And I want you to feel the healing dropping down from the universe here. We are sending the healing to the situation, to that timeline, and to the little you. And now I want you to see that symbol that comes back in front of you. I want you to take a deep breath and send that symbol down to earth. And you can watch it as it dissolves that energy into her crust. I want you to feel lighter from that situation. If you feel like you're still connected to this, I want you to cut any energetic cords that no longer serve you. You can do the cutting with scissors, you can use a machete, whatever feels the best. And as you're doing the cutting, I want you to feel the weight and the texture of these cords. I want you to notice how many cords are there. And once you feel like you got all the cords cut, I want you to look at your inner child and hold hands with them. Notice their eyes and how excited and happy they are that you just walked through the situation with them and made them stronger. And I want you to ask your inner child if they want to stay with you or if they want to go play in their favorite spot until you come back later. And there is no wrong answer to this. If they want to play, give them a hug, a high five, or whatever feels best to you. And in your mind's eye, I want you to turn to the right and see yourself in that chair on that path that we went down earlier. And I want you to stand up from that chair and I want you to walk down the path and feel the love and the gratitude for this journey. Feel it in your heart. And I want you to take a deep breath. And it is with this final Om that we will close the akashic records. Om. The records are now closed. You can keep your eyes closed and open them when you're ready. I just want to know how you're feeling now. How is this journey for you? And I want you to take the time to rest, journal, be with yourself, whatever you need. There is no wrong answer. And I want you to just breathe throughout the day and know that you just worked on some deep stuff and it's okay to feel the emotions that come up with it. And if you ever feel like you need to reconnect with your inner child, just take that deep breath and go back in and go to them frequently too. You can go to them and celebrate wins throughout the day. Talk about the emotions from something that happened, some event that happened. Or if you're just feeling lonely, you can be with them and they'll take your hand and they'll play, they'll listen, they're your best friend. So I hope that this journey was powerful for you, and I hope that you have a blessed day. And bye for now. Take care.